Aloha everyone, welcome to Skincare with Hyram. If you don't know who I am, my name's Hyram and I'm passionate about teaching you how to perfect I just almost choked on my kombucha. Your skincare routine. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and to the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. I'm so excited about this video because I have a really exciting announcement to make. But you're gonna have to be patient, bitch. You're gonna have to wait a few more minutes. I'm not letting up that easy. But I want to say that I'm doing a collaboration kit with Kinship featuring some of my favorite products that will not only make your skin glowy and beautiful, but also help the planet. I'm also going to be giving you some tips as to how you can help the earth with your skincare routine and tell you guys specifically how this kit that I'm doing helps the planet. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that one thing that's really important to me is doing whatever I can to honestly help protect the planet. Because if you didn't know, the planet's dying. It's not funny. And it is really critical that right now we're doing all that we can to not only help with legislation and legalities surrounding environmental protection and reducing waste output and carbon emissions by corporate companies, but that we're also adjusting our day-to-day decisions to be more mindful about the planet. And one of the ways that we not only create waste, but also have the opportunity to help the planet with is through our skincare routine. I absolutely love skincare. It is one of my passions, but the industry is not known for being very kind to the planet. I mean, it's a replenishable industry. We're constantly buying new products every 3 months. And if you're someone who really likes skincare, you're not just buying 4 products every 3 months, you're doing way more than that. And that waste adds up really, really fast. Whether it be from the packaging that will inevitably go into the landfills or into the ocean, whether the packaging is sustainable or not, the amount of emissions generated through shipment, how the ingredients were sourced. The cosmetics industry as a whole does contribute a lot to not being great for the environment. But there are some tips that you can implement to help make a difference for the earth as much as possible through your skincare routine. Tip number 1 that I have is to reduce your consumption. Don't excessively buy skincare. As much as we want to have conversations about sustainable packaging, emissions, where it's sourced, etc., the best way to help the earth is to not overconsume. And that applies to anything, not just skincare. And as much as I am a skincare junkie who loves skincare, I try to be mindful about how much I'm consuming. That way I can just avoid all of the risk that comes with potential overconsumption of skincare products. Obviously, it's good to shop dependent on how much skincare you need, but you can start making an impact by reducing your skincare routine by 1 or 2 products at a time, just to try to be as responsible as possible. Tip number 2, reuse your packaging. While it's great that companies do have recyclable packaging and recycling services, you can find creative ways to reuse your packaging so you're avoiding waste altogether. For example, jars I love to reuse as jewelry holders, coin holders, plant holders, and you can decorate them and make them look really cute. I also love reusing cleanser bottles as soap dispensers, to water my plants, or for other methods. Find creative ways that you can reuse packaging so you're throwing away or recycling one less product. Number 3, support ethical companies that do environmental work. The cosmetics industry is one of the most profitable industries out there, and I personally believe that we should hold companies more accountable to use that profit towards positive social change. Whether that be through the environment, charity, education, whatever social issue, I think we need to hold the industry and companies to a higher standard. Because cosmetic companies do have a negative environmental impact, the least they can do is try to offset the waste and emissions that they're generating. And you can easily find ethical companies by going to their website and finding what nonprofit organizations they support, what steps they're taking to be more environmentally sustainable, and what they've done so far. My recommendation is to go for companies that are outspoken about their charitable work. The more likely they are to similarly act that way behind the scenes as well. Go for companies that are going above and beyond what is expected. Now, each of these tips are great on their own, and I would love for each of you to employ them with your shopping decisions. But I'm really excited to tell you guys about a way that you can make a positive impact not only on your skin, but also on the environment through a kit that I'm doing with a brand that I've loved and supported for a while, Kinship. This right here is the Hyram and Kinship See the Good set. It's a collection of my favorite products from Kinship, plus a Swell water bottle that has my name on it. So cool. Where we're partnering with a nonprofit organization called Lonely Whale to help protect the earth. Lonely Whale is dedicated specifically to stopping the flow of plastic waste into the ocean. Kinship is a brand that I discovered in 2019 when I was looking for brands that are focused on environmental sustainability. And I was instantly drawn to the brand because some of their products' packaging is made up of collected ocean waste from all around the world. How cool is that? And not only that, on one of the products in the kit, it includes a QR code that you can scan and find out where exactly around the world this product's collected ocean plastic came from. How innovative is that? It is so amazing, and that's what instantly drew me to the brand. And I love it because it's a new level of sustainability that I have yet to see on the market. Not only is the packaging sustainable, but it's helping to remove plastic from the oceans, doubling the impact. It's awesome. Now, I've been watching and using Kinship for a while. I've recommended them in my videos. The sunscreen even made it into my best sunscreens of 2020 video, which you can watch down below. And a few months ago, I actually reached out to Kinship asking if we could do something together, because one thing I really want to utilize my platform for is first helping to alleviate global issues, issues, but also secondly, to bring attention to smaller indie brands that are creating innovative ways to help the earth while creating really high quality skincare, because I really believe in the philosophy of this brand. So we created the Hyram and Kinship See the Good set, which is a collection of my top 3 favorite products from the brand, alongside a high quality reusable water bottle that has both my name and Kinship on it, featuring the Naked Papaya Gentle Enzyme Face Cleanser, the Super Mellow Hydrating Gel Cream, the Self-Reflect Probiotic Moisturizing Sunscreen SPF 32, and get this is so cool, a Hyram and Kinship custom swell water bottle, and this is the high quality kind. Almost dropped it. And this is a high quality one, not just your regular reusable water bottle, the nice Swell kind. And Swell is an awesome company that's also making waves for helping the environment, so it's a really great kit. Not only that, $5 from every kit sold will go towards protecting the environment through a nonprofit organization called Lonely Whale, whom is dedicated specifically to protecting the oceans, which is something that really speaks to me because, as you guys know, I see the negative environmental impact every single day through damaged coral reefs, plastic on the beaches, and I really wanted this kit to make an impact specifically on our oceans. Not only that, this kit is valued at $106, but it is priced at $59, which is incredible because not only are you getting a really good deal, but the Swell bottle on its own retails for $35, not including the rest of the skincare and the environmental impact. I mean, you're saving $47 in addition to the amount donated to Lonely Whale, and you get free shipping with the kit. I mean, Kinship and I both approached this kit not from a desire to make money, but truly from a desire to make a positive impact on the environment. And for me to support the mission of Kinship because I truly believe that they're a brand that deserves it. This partnership is so cool because our central focus is making a positive impact on the earth, and you can do this through 2 different ways. First, purchase the Hyram and Kinship kit, or if you're someone who doesn't have money to purchase the kit, which is completely fine, no worries whatsoever, on my TikTok I'm posting a video about how I care for my skin and protect the ocean. And for every duet that is publicly posted, Kinship will donate $1 to Lonely Whale, up to $10,000. So that's 10,000 duets. I give all of you the challenge, which is so amazing because it allows people to make a positive impact on the earth for free, regardless of whether you want to purchase this kit or not. All you have to do is duet the TikTok, publicly post it, and $1 will be donated to Lonely Whale. Again, I'm really excited about this kit because the entire time I was working with Kinship to create this, the main focus was making a positive impact on the earth. And of course, equipping you guys with high quality skincare, which is why I want to get into each of the products and the benefits that you're gonna see in your skin. First up, let's talk about the Super Mellow Hydrating Gel Cream. This was the first product that I actually discovered from them, and one that I've mentioned in multiple videos over the past year. It's a lightweight gel cream that feels really nice and fast absorbs into the skin, but packs a punch of hydration, which I think makes it really optimal for people with dry, normal, or combination skin. Make no mistake, this is not a moisturizer solely for oily skin, as it really does deliver a lot of hydration and moisture in a lightweight consistency. Looking at the ingredients, it has a lot of really good moisturizing agents like glycerin, mango seed butter, ethically sourced squalane, sodium hyaluronate, a concentrated form of hyaluronic acid, and it has other ingredients that are great for skin soothing and antioxidant benefits like marshmallow extract, which is a really great ingredient that's at a high concentration in this formula and one that I don't see in skincare products often. Lactobacillus ferment, which is high in its prebiotic and probiotic content to be able to help make sure that you have a good amount of healthy bacteria on your skin. Watermelon extract, apple extract, and tamanu oil, which is a great ingredient that I find in very few products, which is optimal for soothing the appearance of redness, helping to protect against discoloration, and is amazing for hydrating the skin as well. It's a great ingredient for reinforcing the moisture barrier, and typically one that I don't find in the Western world, but usually in Korean skincare products. This one is a really nice experience, and the one that specifically you can scan the barcode to find where the collected ocean trash came from around the world. But I personally have oily skin, and I've never noticed an issue when using this that made my skin look overly greasy. Next is the Naked Papaya Gentle Enzyme Face Cleanser. Now, I am a huge fan of enzymatic exfoliation. It's a great alternative to typical chemical exfoliation that can sometimes be irritating on the skin, and papaya is a great source of those enzymes. This one is a hydrating cleanser with ingredients like glycerin, sorbitol, sunflower seed oil, so it does a good job of nourishing the skin while still gently exfoliating through that papaya extract. It has lactobacillus ferment, jojoba seed oil, and I personally liked using it in the morning to remove my skincare products from the night before, as I find this one to be a good hydrating cleanse that's not going to overly strip your moisture barrier. The only thing I'm not a fan of about this one is that it does include some citrus extracts, but you guys know I primarily have a problem with essential oils, and extracts are much less concentrated, and when it comes to wash-off treatments, I don't mind fragrance in my wash-off treatments. So overall, I think it's fine, and given that this is a very gentle cleansing experience, and that the concentration concentration of citrus extracts are so low, I never noticed an issue and I think it's fine. If you have dry to normal skin, you are going to love this cleanser. And if you have more combination to oily skin, I would say similar to me, just use it in the morning to properly remove your skincare products from the night before. And then at nighttime, use a little bit of a stronger cleanser to remove your sunscreen. And then finally, my favorite product from the line and the one that I was so excited to include in this kit, the Self-Reflect Probiotic Moisturizing Sunscreen SPF 32. This formula is incredible because it's a non-nano zinc oxide based sunscreen. And if you know me, you know I love my zinc oxide sunscreens as they're great for the skin, low in sensitivity, great for the environment, and just does such a good job of protecting the skin from the sun. I have seen many creators on YouTube and on Instagram who have darker skin tones who love this sunscreen. And I've seen it used on people with very dark skin tones, and I haven't seen any white cast, which is amazing because when it comes to mineral-based sunscreens, typically one of the challenges, it's pretty much always a challenge, is that you will see some level of white cast. And while no mineral sunscreen can work for every skin tone, I have been shocked to see how many varying type of skin tones this sunscreen specifically works on. You guys know, I personally don't like using certain types of chemical UV filters because of their possible risk to coral reefs. And that's one of the reasons I love non-nano zinc oxide, because there's very, very little risk that it will damage coral reefs. It has a good concentration of lactobacillus ferment, which delivers those probiotics to the skin, which I think makes it a really good sunscreen for anyone who has like dry but acne prone skin, anyone who has a broken moisture barrier, or is just struggling with breakouts in general. And it's a fully loaded formula with apple extract, raspberry, turmeric, jojoba seed oil, shea butter, and licorice root extract. So not only are you going to see a good amount of moisture, but you're also going to see some potential benefits for preventing discoloration. It's a nice experience that really sets a high standard for mineral-based sunscreen. And then of course you get the water bottle as well, which is a nice high quality Swell water bottle. Swell is an awesome water bottle company that has a focus on helping to protect the environment. And when it comes to water bottles, I've always struggled a little bit just because I found that the majority of them just don't seem like the best quality and aren't something that I'd really want to carry around. But this one being high quality, the great travel size, and that it's normally $35, but you essentially get it for free in this kit. Because of the value, it's an awesome, awesome deal. And I wanted to include this to help encourage us to minimize our waste as much as possible, reducing daily cup or coffee waste, and use this as much as we can. So as you guys can see, these products are incredible. The kit is amazing. The amount that they're donating to Lonely Whale is inspiring, and there's multiple ways you can make an impact. You can find the link to my TikTok in the description box below so that you can duet it. And hopefully this will help you guys find some new favorite skincare products. So regardless of whether you're purchasing this kit or you're going to duet my video on TikTok, I really hope that this kit can inspire us to make a positive difference on the world, to help us remember to protect the environment, and each of us do our part. If you guys are interested in purchasing this kit and supporting the cause, go to the link in my description box below. You'll be able to find information about the organization and each of the products there. And just thank you guys for tuning into this video, because obviously if you clicked on this video, you in some way want to help make a positive impact on the earth by doing your part, and I think that's really inspiring. So I'm just happy to know that you'll walk away from this video with some ways to make a difference. Thank you so much, Kinship, for partnering on this. I'm so excited to see the positivity that comes out of it. And if you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah.